When you get older and you get married one day, what's your wife gonna be like?
Black hair, brown eyes. She always wears sandals when she comes to school, sometimes boots. And she's my girlfriend. She is the prettiest.
The prettiest girl?
Yeah, so
What do you like? What do you want her to be like when she's a wife?
sometimes hug me and kiss me.
Okay. Do you want her to be nice to you?
Yeah, sometimes make food for me.
Make you some food?
Yeah, like a sandwich.
A sandwich, that's nice.
Because on movies they do that for their husband.
Yeah.
And she's gonna wear a dress.
What are you gonna be like as a husband?
So be strong and make her some food too.
Mm-hmm.
Like if she's hungry and she asks me, or if she doesn't, I'll just make it for her.
That's nice. Are you gonna work a job?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a police officer
Yeah.
when I'm married.
When you're married, you'll be a police officer?
I'll get my own phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Be helpful. I like it because I'm gonna have to choose the people to do the prayer, or I could just choose myself.
Oh, you get to be the one who picks?
Yeah, because I have the priesthood and I could do the blessing and do it on my kids.
That's gonna be awesome, huh?
Put special oil on and bless them and put my hand on their head.
That'll be awesome. Do you like it when you get a blessing?
Yeah, because sometimes I'm sick and my dad gives me a blessing.
What do you think about your dad?
He's strong, handsome. Love him.
What is he good at?
He's good at carrying heavy boards, good at cutting the sides with his machine, good at helping me do stuff, helping me fix stuff. He's good at helping other people.
So what does your future husband look like? What are some physical traits he has?
Some physical traits I have are a really pretty smile and pretty eyes, more muscular and tan and just really cute.
Oh, perfect.
And then I also want him to like keep himself clean, like short hair, no mustache or beard.
When I think of my future husband, I see a tall cowboy with dark hair and maybe some muscle and a nice smile.
Awesome.
I want him to be tall and strong. I want him to be hardworking, and I want him to have brown hair and a nice smile.
At least 4 inches taller than me. An athletic build, just so he can, if we go on a hike, he'll be able to keep up, or just we can have fun like in the mountains and doing athletic stuff. I don't really care for his eye color or hair color, it's just whatever, and at least decently attractive.
I would like him to be tall, cute, a nice smile, and also very athletic and very strong.
Okay.
Tall, tan, and strong.
Definitely tall and strong, athletic. I like dark hair and darker eyes, green. But yeah, he has to make me feel tiny because I'm taller.
Well, I'm a tall girl, so I want him to be taller than me, hopefully. That's always because it's awkward my whole life, just having to battle with height. Bill, it's an obvious one. And if he don't know, just good looking. Don't want, I mean, it's obvious, but I'm a real cut and simple person, so yeah.
He has to be tall, just because I'm so short, so I need somebody that can like help my kids out with that. Preferably deep brown eyes. I like brown eyes. I think they're gorgeous. Brown hair, probably dark skin, because I'm like, or like olive complexion, because I'm so pale. Yeah. Somebody cute, pretty teeth, big smile.
Okay, so I've always been kind of a sucker for dimples and for dark hair, but honestly, I just want to find someone who's going to love me, and I don't really care what they look like as long as they're faithful and righteous and that they have the same values as I do.
Well, first of all, he has to be somewhat attractive to me. And, I mean, it would be nice if someone had bigger thighs and calves than me, but that's just me. I'm just kidding.
Ever since I was little, I wanted a big Samoan dude. That'd be pretty great, but I want someone that smiles a lot and is just, you can just see he's kind to everyone just through his facial expressions.
And what qualities does he have?
I want him to be a really hard worker. I definitely want him to be kind and loyal and honest with me at all costs, so we can work things out the best we can, I guess. I want him to be a good father.
Be super kind and supportive and loving, and also have a great relationship with like Heavenly Father, and be fully developed in the gospel, and be like service oriented.
He has to be loyal, he has to be hardworking, he has to be faithful, and he has to have a passion to serve other people. Yeah.
I want to be kind and sense of humor. That would be, because I like to have a good time and I like to have fun. If he could also be kind to other people, because the way you treat people and the way you carry yourself is a automatic thing, and so, or if he is dependable, because you always have to have, if you're gonna be stuck with him for your rest of your life. You want him to be there for you, and you want to be able to depend on him. And then, what's another one? Sense of humor.
I want somebody who's super sarcastic, super funny, always like has a joke up their sleeve, always like can crack a joke, but also somebody that's extremely patient and hardworking and isn't afraid of like the grind and the dirt, and somebody that has the ability to work and has like is able to, like is very hardworking. Yeah. Very patient, very kind, very funny.
Have strong faith, and I want to be sweet and loving and caring and helpful to others, and service oriented, and yeah.
Is he funny?
Smart, be kind to like his siblings and other people, and I like him to be silly, like can joke around and everything, and want him to be a hard worker and also a worthy priesthood holder, and I want him to have goals for himself and for his future, and also good with kids, and that he's willing to serve a lot, and also easygoing.
Okay.
He has to be loyal, he has to be hardworking, he has to be faithful, and he has to have a passion to serve other people. Yeah.
And if my husband loves the Savior as much as I do, then we can have that kind of bond. And I would love it if he was patient with me and kind. I want to marry someone who's going to make me laugh so that we can keep things light, and I want to marry someone who's work-driven, who's not afraid of hard work, and yeah.
Has a really good personality, super funny, is super nice to me and really flirty to me, and yeah, just super fun.
Very accepting of everything. Very forgiving, so if I make a mistake, he'll forgive me. very loving and makes me feel just happy. However he makes me feel happy, just always tries to make me feel happy.
I also want him to be supportive of me, and I also want him to be a gentleman, because I think that's super important and romantic and stuff. And like, I want him to do like the little things. And then I also want him to be selfless and to always be thinking of others. And I also want him to just love me completely and be caring and a good listener, because I have a lot to say.
Smart, athletic, patient, forgiving, fun and goofy. I like to laugh, I guess.
I do want someone that's caring and hardworking and true to himself and stands up for what he believes in no matter what, and has equal standards to me and has humor, and someone that's humble for me to also humble myself. And I also want a good listener and a very understanding husband, because I'm very talkative and I can talk your ears off. I want him to know how to take care of himself, and like I want him to know like what he's doing and exactly what he wants.
Now, what about some qualities of boys that you see that you're not very fond of?
Those that are just kind of mean and that kind of just don't really care what they do to themselves. Like, they don't treat themselves right, I guess. They don't have any standards. They don't have any standard for girls. They just do whatever they want with anyone they want.
And that's not cool.
No, it's don't like it at all.
Nah, no couch potato.
No couch potatoes. So does that mean video games are out?
Definitely no Fortnite.
Okay. Is it important to you that your husband has the priesthood?
Yes, very important.
Why is that important?
He will be the leader of the home and the example. So I think that's a main part.
And just have a strong testimony in the church. And then I also want him to be worthy of the priesthood and to hold it.
Very important, because I don't know, I feel more secure that if I needed a blessing, or if my children needed a blessing, he'd be there to be able to give one. But yeah, very important for me.
Perfect.
And I want someone that is worthy to hold the priesthood in my home, because that's just really important to me. And
I feel like the priesthood just brings more happiness in a life and more comfort, and that you always just have someone there that you can feel safe and ask for blessings even in hard times.
On hard times, it just makes me know there's peace in the house and just makes me feel warm, I guess.
Yeah.
As the priesthood, he can protect us or do what he needs to do and be a leader of the household. So
for a number of years, I didn't have the priesthood in my home, and there is a major difference, I think, when you don't have the priesthood in your home. Not having it in my home, I mean, I was okay and I was loved, but not having a man there that can hold the priesthood, or somebody that I could turn to all the time, was trying. It's definitely hard, and not having that compared to having it, there's really no words to describe it. So a priesthood holder is something that I definitely do want in my home, something that's very accessible to my kids and to me. My husband, having the priesthood, being a worthy priesthood holder, I think is very important, because the power that men have, they don't even realize that it's a comfort, and it's safety, and it's just the spirit there with you all the time, I think.
It would definitely strengthen and keep peace and harmony in our home. It is something sacred that God has given us in our lives, and it's really important that we honor and sustain our priesthood holders.
Okay.
My dad has the priesthood, and it's really neat because whenever you're feeling down or you need someone, you can always go to him for a blessing, and he can comfort you, and it feels like a protective feeling kind of in the home.
Even if it's just like being sick or need a blessing of comfort, he'll always be there as a constant to be able to help us through like hard times and stuff like that.
Priesthood has so many great qualities. Like with the priesthood, it comes with just having a good spirit in your home, and it comes with letting your husband give your kids blessings, let him baptize them, It just brings like a spirit that no other home would have, and it's super important that I want that feeling in my own home.
Yeah.
So if my husband holds the priesthood, he can give our family blessings if we're sick or if we need help. And having the priesthood in our home would probably make everything so much better and happier, and so we can have the Spirit in our house.
I definitely want him to be a service kind of person. I want him to be able, that they're in church, that they can pull him out and say this person needs a blessing and him be right on it. That he sees that someone in our ward needs help, or someone in our community that's not even a member, and says we need to go do service. I would love for my husband to wake my whole family up at 5 a.m. to go do service for someone. I just want him to have the desire to help other people and to be using his priesthood to the best of his ability and not take advantage of it.
I want him to have big goals and know what he wants to do, and always take it up with the Lord first before just going and doing, so everything will work out. And yeah.
Do you think that together you guys would look to the Lord for counsel as a couple?
Yes, for sure, yeah. We would always pray for our kids and for what we need to do in our future.